We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat, because we touching on facts, and plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball, cause no matter how far the stars we see y'all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The Cat Lieutenant, they ended the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our 10 boots like soldiers, and trains the planes and Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. This ain't Tokyo, but you know we can drift, cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in the view. No doubt next time we see you to be on the game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit, and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit, and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. Salute, everybody. What's good? Knicks Real Talk, the recap, man. We in the building. Divine Shot Powers. We about to break all this stuff down from last night's game against the Knicks and the Magic, ladies and gentlemen, down in the Kia Center in Orlando. Good game for the Knicks overall. We're just going to get into it today, man, and break it all down and talk about the game and all that good stuff. But before I go any further, let me bring my partner in the building, man. Shot Powers, what's good, my man?
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Salute to the chat, man. That's where it's at. John McDaniel, my brother. What's good, McDonald? What's poppin', my man? Mr. Tito's in the building with us. Salute to you, John. Real talk, my man. Yeah, Shot Power. Just another, and salute to everybody out there, man. Whoever's streaming, wherever checking it out from. Excuse me. Salute to all you guys, man. Hopefully, get some more people up in the chat later on. But for right now, we'll keep the ball rolling, everything like that. But Shot Power 191. Good defense clinic last night. They came out there, played hard, got gritty. They was doing the damn thing last night, you know, especially knowing that what the other team was lacking in talent because of their star players was out. But salute to them because they played hard as hell last night. They went at it all night long. I mean, they're just a gritty team. I feel sorry for a lot of teams who might have to play them in the first round in the playoffs this year, man. They're going to be a tough out when they get their boys back. But nonetheless, our guys went in there, did what they had to do, executed on the defense side of the ball. Our big two had a pop and shop out overall. This was a good game. You know, we're going to talk about Mikal later on, man, and, you know, salute to him and all that good stuff. Towns and Brunson, the main big two guys had to go on shot power. But I was really impressed with the grit that we showed last night and just the mental fortitude last night, man. Them dudes was really in. They was in it, man. And hard as they went, we went harder. And salute to the Knicks defense, too, last night, Shot. They played a good game, and I was happy to see that last night.
That was the main focus of how Tom Thibodeau would work out with the days off, how he would have came out with the defense, and he executed well. 91 points. Everybody was on. You know, it was some plays, but overall the defense was there. The rebounding was there. You know what I mean? So that's what the Knicks got to do. Some games, you know what I mean? Some games that's how it has to be against some of these bigger, more physical teams. We have to go hard just like that. You know what I mean? Our offense is phenomenal, you know, and against teams that spread out and play us one-on-one and play man-to-man and you know, man-to-man, one-on-one and stuff like that, then we could take advantage in a different way. But with teams that switch off of everything, this is the way we have to play basketball. You've seen how they just threw 2 and 3 and 4 guys at Jalen Brunson. And what he do is slowed it down, took his time, hit a couple of guys with the crossover without the bounce, and scoop it back to the step back to the 3-point line and shoot your shot. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with what they did last night, and I hope it continues.
Yeah, I agree, man. They did a lot of good things, and I really was, like I said, I was impressed with their physicality, and I was impressed with the defense because if you look at the numbers overall, I mean, them guys only had 2 guys literally scored with 20 points, and one of them was a rookie, obviously Silva. He had it going a little bit, and Wagner had it going. But amongst the game from like I said, our big 2, man, them dudes came out there and did the damn thing, man. That's why I feel good about this team, knowing that we got guys like Brunson and Cat who can go up against defenses this good. If you're talking about the top 3 defense in the league, and Jalen Brunson said, let me let y'all cats know who I am, and the reason why, I get the accolades that I get. You know what I mean? And I'm happy about that, because he really showed and proved that. That's why they call me all NBA. That's why they call me an all-star. These is points when somebody trying to get at me, let you know what's in my bag. And I meant the cat was in his bag last night. Like you said, the step back 3-point joint, he was doing it, and he still facilitated pretty well as well, 5 assists. But this cat was just doing what Jalen Brunson does, you know what I mean? And I'm glad to see that he's starting to really get into his stride, because he already won Eastern Conference Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago or something like that. So he's been doing a damn thing, and Cat just been continuously doing a damn thing. I mean, since 1985, Terry Tyler, 20 rebounds and 20 points in the game. I mean, like, this dude was literally snatching, and he was taking it to him hard too. And no pun intended to the rest, but they got to start giving Jalen Brunson and Carl Anthony Towns. Man, I'm really so. I hate to see the rest the way they don't get it. The Knicks, and I don't even expect them to get it to the Knicks. I'm talking about if they earn the call, just like you give it to the other team. So I don't know what the disparity be in fouls called with one team and the other last night, but I knew they'd be grabbing the shit out of Jalen Brunson though. So I'll be like, they be grabbing him like they trying to snatch a pocketbook or something. I'm like, man, what the hell? But it just goes to show you, man. I'm glad he just continued to pound the rock and kept going at the cat like, y'all know it ain't stopping me. So that was good to see, man. I was really happy to see what he did on the offensive side of the ball and the way he kept taking it to Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs is one of the better defenders in the game right now, the way it seems to me. But he was taking to this cat chest to chest, you know what I mean? And big body, he was big body Brunson last night, you know what I mean? And that's why to me, you can't really hang your hat on one game. Shot Power was like, because I'm quite sure if we would have played with this type of efficiency and tenacity against Atlanta Hawks, it would be a different game that night, you know what I mean? But it just goes to show you on any given night that you got, when you play at your best, you could beat anybody just about. Like I said, granted, them guys was missing they're 2 big scores and everything like that. But like I say, you play who in front of you and salute to them guys because they play hard as hell. You know what I mean? But I just knew they didn't have enough offense. I didn't expect what Wagner did last night, to be honest with you. And I didn't even expect Silver to go like that. So salute to them guys, But we still showed and proved who we are. You know what I mean? And we went out there and did what we had to do and we won the game. So I can't be more happy about that, man. We moved to 16-10 now. Now we tied for third in the Eastern Conference. We pretty much got it. We pretty much on them from percentage standpoint. We beat them twice. So, we sitting there at the third spot in the East, 16-10, and got a couple of more days off to get the shit together. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy, Shot Power, with the way they did it. And I can't say enough about that. But salute to my man, Darren. What's good, Darren? That gave my man. What's good, my man? Yes, sir, indeed. I appreciate that. You know how we get down, my brother, for real, man. We in here. But Shot Power, overall, gutsy performance. What can I say? Gutsy. We're just gutsy last night for sure. Yeah,
they definitely brung out the ruggedness last night, and we needed that, especially after the game with Atlanta. And I mean, there was a lot of hoopla about the Knicks ain't rough, they ain't tough like they were last year, they don't do these things and all this other stuff, and they did it last night. I mean, so I think they will continue to do it with another couple of days off. You're going to see the defense even tweaked a little better. And I mean, I think the Knicks want to get to a top 10 defense, and I think they want to stay in the top 10 in offense. And I mean, I think that right now we're in the upper echelon 2 or 3 in the league right now, and right now we're 17, 16 in defense rating. So I mean, and it's catching up, and it's showing as you watch how good their defense plays basketball. They're always in the cookie jar. They're always slapping at the ball, you know what I mean? And to be clean. And one big thing that you said, Devon, that I'm starting to notice, and I don't really like to criticize them. I do say it sometimes in certain games, but I'm seeing it more and more and more and more nowadays about how the refs are calling the Knicks basketball. I seen last night one of the brothers went to the hole and he barely even got touched, and before he got hit, the whistle was called. I seen Cat go all the way to the hole, get hit by 2 guys, and still didn't get the whistle. And he's back there like, where's my call? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what it is about the New York Knicks. We haven't been getting calls for the longest, and I'm not pointing no fingers. Maybe it's Dolan. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm sorry I said it. Maybe it's Dolan. I don't know what. I can't figure it out, Devon. We not getting no calls. It's not because of Tibbs, because Tibbs is in their ear. He cursed him out, but he cursed him out casually. He said, right? He don't direct it to you. He don't be like you MFL. He be like, I don't know what the hell you calling that call for, and he uses the curses as pronouns and verbs and adjectives like that. So I don't know what it is, Devon. We do not get no calls, and I've been saying that now, especially over this little run that we had. It's been a couple of games. I'm like, damn, the Knicks only get to the line 17 times tonight. I seen about 17 calls in this quarter.
Yep.
And that, but what you're saying that brought a little energy out of me. But I think that's a big thing that we have to, we can't do nothing about it, but that it has to be more emphasized. And Tom Thibodeau and them are saying things about it. Who knows what it's from? But I had to throw Dolan's name out there because Dolan's blamed for everything anyway. So might as well throw his name out there too, right? Might as well, right? Sorry, Dolan. I didn't mean it like that, but your name is always out in everything anyway. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, real talk. It is interesting, man. My man Rome was good for a rock. It's good, but Rome was good. My man, salute to you, man. Thank you for coming in, Rome. Salute, my brother. Yeah, man. But you know what it is? I think eventually as go on, Tibbs keep doing what he's doing, throwing little jabs, subliminal joints at these people. They start catching on because I really believe that. Like last night, I thought they shot 30 free throws last night. So, like I said, he has been throwing these little darts at them. Because one game he only shot 17 total.
Right.
Last night we had 30. So they know what, and I think they just got to keep doing it. Keep pounding the rock like that. They pound on the rock and they get more aggressive. And I think the referees, much for many call they didn't call last night. They know they got to the line 30 times last night and they knocked down 80% of them. You know what I mean? So I think that was good. That's a start. But some of them games, man, they was really wasn't giving us no calls. And don't get me wrong, the Magic, they only went to the line 13 times because they were just bricking from all over the place. And so give credit to the Knicks defense because they really made them cats limit them that interior game by making them shoot a lot of 3-point shots last night, and they damn sure didn't shoot that good. So I think overall our defense played pretty well last night, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be happy with that. And all that good stuff, man. So they just got to keep. That was a big win for a lot of reasons. Like I said, the number one why was a good win because it was a conference game, and we know these cats is in front of us. And another reason why it was a good win for me, Shaw Powell, coming off the loss. Like I said, Knicks only lost 2 back-to-back games one time this year. So to respond after the game that they had in the Garden, in the Emirates Cup, to be able to come back and play against a team that's undefeated at home, and they won games without Wagner. So we're not going to make that excuse because they have beat teams without Wagner and my man. I think a game or two ago, whatever. So but we went out there and we really, really clamped down, locked down, got locked in. So I was happy to see. But I just want to give, like I said, I got to give Jamal Mosley credit when they get them 2 other boys back, man, and Gary Harris. I don't think nobody gonna want to face him in the first round of the playoffs. I can tell you that right now. They will be one of the toughest outs in the playoffs. That you probably will see this year when it comes to a team. Them dudes go hard, man. I got to appreciate what he has instilled into them guys mentally because everybody on that team go hard. Anthony Black, you name it, all of them. You know what I mean? And that's just a testament to what Mosley had built down there. So we took we had to go up against a pesky bunch of young brothers who was hungry and knowing that they star players. And they home and their home turf, and they battled their ass off. You know what I mean? They really did. So, salute to them, man. But I think overall we still did what we had to do to put an emphasis on the game where we played basketball. We came out there and we got gritty. That's probably one of the most hardest gritty performances I've seen. I seen another early in the year like that too. I can't recall what game it was, but they went hard as hell in that game. And I just think they did that last night. They took on a challenge when Orlando, because of the style of playing, the way they play basketball, Shaw Powers, that Jamal Mosley had them going hard at people. Knicks went back hard at them. You know what I mean? So I guess, like you said earlier, having them 3 days off after that Atlanta game, they got to sit down, get in the gym, have conversation, go over some things, and having some team bonding or whatever the case may be without calling a meeting. And I think it played dividends last night because that was a good win for them in the sense of not it's just to win the game, but the way they won it and how they won it. And I think that was good because like you're supposed to beat this team when they missing their star players. Regardless of they home or not, Knicks supposed to beat these guys last night. You know what I mean? Because we had the higher echelon talent last night because, like I said, they were thin with their 2 star players, and they did what they had to do. So you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, There's no question about that. You know, you only can play who's in front of you, just like we have done all this year. You know what I mean? So, you know, kudos to them for playing a hard game. They did play hard. You know what I mean? They were rough. They're a rough team, and they're abusive. They abusive. And with those other two guys that they are missing, is going to make them a better team. Like you said, a very hard out in the first round. Aside from that, man, we did what we had to do, and I'm glad that we went out and played good basketball. All our stats is pretty decent. We didn't shoot. We hit 10 3-pointers. That's a little under our normal, but that's still about 30 points. I think we shot about 34, something, 24, 34, something like that.
Downtown?
And
From downtown?
Yeah, from downtown. Yeah.
41%.
Yeah, 41, right? We hit what was it?
24. Yeah, we shot over
10 for
30.
24, 10 for 24. I know it was 24, 34. Yeah, so that's all I can ask for. You know what I mean? We went out there and rebounded the basketball. We got gritty with the rebounds last night. I think we out rebounded them about 8, 7, 8, 9 points or something like that. I mean, 9 rebounds or something like that. I think it was 54 to 30 something or something like that. So those are good numbers to see. You know what I mean? And the steals that we get in the game, these are stats that you don't see in the traditional stat line, but the steals that we get against guys and the block shots, I mean, is very incredible. And I'm just happy to see the Knicks get out there and get gritty. That was a good gritty win, and we needed that. We needed that right after the Atlanta game.
Yeah, real talk. To me, it's breaking news. So thanks to Nick 100 GM. For me, it's breaking news. Shaman is playing in the game in Westchester. Nick 100 GM.
Yes.
I appreciate that. That's breaking news to me. So Nick 100 said he's playing in the game. That's good. That means that he's about to come back up. Now we got a little bit more bench power, a little bit more firepower to help what we lacking in. Thanks for that 100, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man, that's big good news right there, man. So salute to him. But you know, another big thing, man. I know it don't mean a lot day to day, but this means a lot right here, ladies and gentlemen. This young man, literally, make sure I got it right. I'm gonna put the month of December anyway, but 500 straight basketball games without missing one. That is crazy in today's NBA. Mikal Bridges 500 straight games and not miss one. That's awesome, because I mean that means he come to work every day. Every day he trying to stay durable as he can, stay in shape, try to do anything, and he come to work every day, man. Salute to you, my man, because I mean that's big in the modern game where a lot of guys get nicked up here and there, and plus a lot of them making money, big money, so they feel like they ain't got to play. It might not want to play. It's a pleasure to have that young man right there, man. Because like I said, we talk about numbers, stats, and all that, but that's one stat that we don't talk about is how we always talk about a lot that guys are injured. But not hopefully don't happen to him, but to be able to play your whole career and not miss a game, you should feel good about that for yourself, Mikal Bridges. That's an outstanding achievement overall. Because I used to be the same way. I didn't want to miss a day of work back in the day. I mean, one day I went I think it was 3 years straight and didn't miss not one day of work. 3 years straight, just kept grinding and never missed a day of work. And then finally, I missed one. But anyway, so I used to say to myself, "Dad, bro, you ain't missed a day of work in 3 fucking years." So I understand I just say that to say that. That's a good look for him, man. I'm happy for him. I hope it continues, man. You keep doing what you're doing because you're damn sure doing the thing for us. And speaking of Mikal Bridges, shot powers, his December numbers been phenomenal. I mean, his December numbers has been phenomenal. He was like 21 a game. Shooting 40-something, 45 from downtown, something like that. Almost 50 from the floor. I mean, his numbers is impressive. I mean, I think Tommy Beard had put up a stat. The only person numbers better than his or equal his is the Joker this month. So salute to Mikal Bridges, man. I'm really getting it popping, man. I'm getting into his bag. And you know what's interesting about that shot power, because it don't affect the Knicks that much with Anunoby being kind of in this tailing back a little bit. You know what I mean? So I think that's impressive to me to know that Mikal has really, doing the damn thing and knowing that Anunoby just, and it's good. That's why they assembled the team the way they did, because even if one not having a good month, when he didn't have a good month, Anunoby had a good month, him and Towns and Brunson started picking it up. Now that Anunoby's not having a good month so far, he's picking it up, and Brunson and Cat still doing their thing. So I think what the Knicks did to me was saying, look, our big two, we always going to count on them to have good games, but we got another guy, whether it's one or two of these guys that can have a good game with them to help them, either one or two of them. I think that's pretty good to see.
Yeah, man. Mikal Bridges is playing phenomenal basketball, and all year since he's been here. And I always talk about numbers. Numbers don't lie. Mikal Bridges right now is the highest, number one, highest in plus minus this year with 94%. And he is over Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Anthony Edwards.
Facts.
Number 4 is Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, in plus minus, his plus minus has been 94% good over how would they say 100 games, 100 minutes, or however that breakdown goes. He is number 1 in plus minus. He has elevated his scoring from 12 about a month ago to almost 18 points a game. He needs to up his rebounds a little bit, but he's about 4 rebounds a game. He's about 4 assists a game. It's about 2 steals a game. It's about a block and a half a game. The guy is shooting from mid-range almost 50%. From the corner, right or left corners, he's shooting almost 40%. His 3-point line coming from the top of the ring is elevating now. He's up to 34% when he was 31%. His free throw shooting is moving up. He is getting in his groove, man, and he's showing it. That little strong play where he last night he instituted something that we haven't seen from him, that we've been wanting to see from him. The fake and dart to the rim. He did that about 3 times last night. One of the plays is when the guy grabbed him. I think it was Powell or Black. I said Powell. Black grabbed him, and he went up and laid the ball up and got the and one. He did it again on the opposite, on the right end of the court, when the 2 guys converged on him after, I forgot who gave him the ball. They converged on him, and he dribbled the ball right between the double team, caught the ball, and laid the ball up on the other side. Mm-hmm. He's starting to get it. And if he gets it, and this is the scary part about this. If he starts to average, say he's already at 17, let's say he gets to almost 19 points a game, and OG starts getting an epiphany again. He starts getting back in the rhythm. He starts scoring about 17 points a game. Mm-hmm. Then you got Josh Hart hovering around 15 points a game. And then you got your 2 big guns, 2 big scorers in the league, 26 and 25, 25 and some change, and 25 and some change. What you gonna do? The major thing that the Knicks have to work on is the best thing that I heard all day was Chamber is in the Westchester game, and somehow I'm gonna figure out how to get it once we get off of here to see any highlights or whatever, because I want to see what he looks like. He's getting contact now. That means he ain't far from coming back on the court. And I like that second unit with him, Payne, and Deuce, also with Precious. The major thing now, if he comes back now, we have to start talking about, are we going to bench? Oh, anyway, I'm getting too far ahead of everything, man. But Mikal Bridges is doing fantastic. He is starting to go up that hill. He's starting to get to that peak. He's starting to elevate his game, and I appreciate everything he does.
Yeah, real talk, man. I think you hit that segment real well, man. Just to go over to the next one, because I do think that he's, like I said, I think we always talk about it sometimes, patience is a virtue, and with him, patience was a virtue, because like I said, new system, new team, team. Get acclimated to the way this coach plays defense. It's one thing to say, okay, I know how the Phoenix coach played defense because you played there for a couple of years. You knew how Brooklyn was because you played there for 2 years. But he had to learn how. This is the first time he ever played in a Tom Thibodeau system. He had to learn what Tom Thibodeau like. He had to understand what Tom Thibodeau don't like. And and I think it's starting to settle in now. I think he's starting to realize how to play with the Knicks. And that's why it's paying dividend. And it takes time. Like I said, you got to get acclimated to the way they play basketball. He patiently, just like Josh Hart said, like, I'm not worried about him. He'd be fine. He just got here. So, and they guys know, they in the gym every day together. They understand each other. They know each other, man. And but salute to him, man. Great, good start to December so far. Let's hope we keep it going. And like I said, to have a milestone where you play 500 consecutive ball games in today's modern NBA, that's an achievement that he shouldn't take lightly. Real talk, man. Before we go to the next segment, though, salute to the chat. G Money, what's good? You ain't lying, G Money. He put Suggs and Rikers last night, my man. Yeah, him and Solidarity refinement last night, man. Salute to Mikal Bridges. It wasn't even about the scoring to me last night. It's the way he did to that dude. Because Jalen Suggs was knocking down like 29 a game the last couple of games. You know what I mean? Prior to them playing the Knicks, and even and that's why I was saying even without Bonchero and Wagner, Suggs and them was found a way to win a game or two without them dudes. You know what I mean? So salute to them. But last night, he was to me, Shot Powers. I understand them cats put up big numbers last night. But I think Mikal Bridges played the game, though. His game was the game last night, bro. I mean, that was impressive. He set the tone on the defense side of the ball.
Right.
He set the tone last night, and I think everybody followed. So salute to Mikal Bridges. Let's get into the stats right quick, and when we get back on this side, because some other things we want to talk about, Cat and Brunson and all them guys, man. But go to box score from last night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the numbers right quick, and we get back at it, man. Like I said, salute to the chat, Divine, Shot Powers, Knicks Real Talk, Mr. Recap, man. Orlando and Knicks, man, from last night. Let's get it. Shot Powers, box score was pretty understandable last night. Like I said, if you look at our team overall, New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, obviously won the game 191, 4 quarters of basketball. We scored 22 in the first quarter, then we ended up to 29 in the second quarter, 24 in the third, 25 in the fourth. Other than the second quarter, we always want to score like we did in the second quarter, but the number that we scored in 1, 2, and 3 is what we want to hold other teams to. So we normally like to keep them guys around 25, 24 quarter and get you to 100 points, or maybe a little more sometime. But Orlando only scored 22, 19. They had a 26, right, 20 and 24. So that's them the numbers we want to see Knicks do every night. At least keep teams around 100. And obviously, they're going to score a little more because we're in a scoring league. But at least last night, knowing that that's what you're supposed to do without their 2 big guys, they had some pretty good quarters last night from a defense standpoint. And like I said, me and you always talk about 25, 26. And the highest quarter they got that night was 26 in the third quarter last night. So I think that was good overall. For the individual stat number from individual players, Mikal Bridges, 41 minutes, 7 from 11, 1 from 3 from downtown, 2 from 2 for the charity stripe, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, plus 2, 17 points. Like I said, I think the stats don't even put an emphasis on what he did on the defense side of the ball. That brother was locking shit up. I like that shit crazy. Took a guy with a linky wingspan, stronger than people give him credit for, and he put him on Jalen Suggs and made it hard on him. That's what you want to do, man. And Anobi, 37 minutes, 3 for 8 from the floor, 1 for 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 14, because he played this man deep very well on the defense side of the ball. He didn't score a lot, but he damn sure was putting emphasis on the defense. You know what I mean? And that's why he's plus 4. That's why he had the highest plus minus out of all of them. Because I guess whoever he was guarding, Wendell Carter didn't do nothing. When we get to this later, and another big game from Carl every town, ladies and gentlemen. This man is worth his money. I ain't trying to hear it. 43 minutes, 7 for 15, 1 for 3, 7 from the charity stripe, 22 rebounds, 4 offense rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. He had 6 turnovers, so be it, but he was a plus 9, 22. 22 and 22 for the big cat. I don't know what to tell you. That brother is in his bag right now with that rebounding numbers. Josh Hart, 33 minutes, 5 for 9, 1 for 3, 1 for 3. He had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. Oh my God, Mr. Everything, man. Plus 9, 12 points, Shot Power. He's like that unsung hero for the Knicks, Shot Power this year. The things he do really to a lot of other people go unnoticed. The little things he do. I mean, it's just amazing. His offense bag was looking pretty good. I love that baseline spin with the floater and 1. That was lit. And Josh Hart is really doing a damn thing for the Knicks. Pressure Chua, 18 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 1 for 3, 2 for 2 for the charity strike. But he had 5 rebounds, 1 steal, -4, but he had 4 points. The bench didn't really do too much last night. But Campaign didn't score. But what he did do, he had 2 assists, and his defense was there again. That's why he was a plus 6, because his defense was special last night. He was making it hard on them dudes in that backcourt. Call everything, and all them dudes on the bench. Salute to him. Deuce McBride, another good game to me, man. Like I said, it's not about the score. It's what he do on the defense side of the ball. 21 minutes, 2 for 6, 2 for 2 from downtown. Deuce, when he let it fly all the time, 1 for 2, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, plus 6, 7 points. Like I said, them 2 guys right there, and hopefully when Shaman get back, now you got them 3 guys right there, that 3-headed monster with Deuce, Cameron Payne, and Shaman Shot Powers, who all can hit 3 balls, who all play pretty decent defense. I can't wait till he get back, man. I hope it be. If he playing in Western, he might play in the Minnesota game. You never know. We'll see. For that team, Silver had a good game for them. The rookie young man had a good game, 32 minutes, 9 for 17, 2 for 5. but he was -8 because whoever he was playing, they was giving it to him. Wendell Carter, I thought his game was abysmal. 27 minutes, 1 for 4. Salute to OG Anunoby. That's why we bought him here. That's why we bought him here. 1 for 4, 0 for 2. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, -9, 2 points. That's the Anunoby effect right there. Real talk. So but Batiste, I mean, whatever, he was getting it popping a little bit, but he was -2. But he had 11 rebounds, a couple of some good blocks, like 3 blocks. You know, that guy. I like the way he plays center. I really do. I like his mobility and everything. So I'll give him his flowers. He definitely was pounding that shit on the glass. And swat stuff. So overall, but they only shot real quick. I meant to go with the Knicks number, but we shot 46% from the floor, 41 from downtown, 80 cent from the chatty strike shot. Power. I take that all day, every day. They shot 41 from the floor, 30% from downtown, and 76 from the chatty stripe, but they only went there 13 times. Salute to the Knicks defense. They were playing good defense last night, Sharp Power, without fouling a lot. You know, they play a real hard defense, but they wasn't fouling. And obviously, they not a good 3-point shooting team that much anyway. They better. I think they were last year, but they're not that great. Other than Katavius, who just truly that's what he do. But overall, good defense performance for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, in that game. And just like giving them flowers, they played all around, man. But like I said, they were bricking it. And what was interesting to me about that game, Shot Power, is that our defense, our interior defense, made them brick it. For some reason, they couldn't. And Anunoby didn't allow them to get in that paint and go crazy, and so they had to wind up jacking up threes the whole game. And unfortunately, they went 9 from 30. So I think that, but like I said, give them credit. They still fought and scrapped and tried to stay in the game. Every time we thought we were gonna get away from them, they fought and scrapped and got in there. So I give them flowers for that. But overall, Shot Power, I think it was a good box score, gritty, gutsy performance. And I'm happy he came out with the W last night.
Yeah, that's like this was definitely a 90s game. This was a 90s style of game. Rough, tough, and if you made a basket, you earned it. And that is exactly what it zoomed last night in the game against Orlando last night with the Knicks, man. And I was glad to watch it, man. And the team to me is just looking like they're starting to get something. You know what I mean? In the last couple of games, they're looking like they're starting to get some. You know what I mean? We all have some type of feeling about that Atlanta game. You know what I mean? I still have some type of feeling about the Atlanta game. I thought we could have won that game and stuff like that. And but it may be a blessing and surprise. You know what I mean? That we didn't make it to that thing, and we had all these days to take off. And we played the game, and now we have all these other games to take off again. And maybe it might be a blessing in disguise that we get this time to really get together off the court for the team to play some scrimmage basketball. Maybe we might see Sham if he's playing tonight in the G League. He's probably going to be at the Garden or wherever their practice facility. Oh, that's in Westchester too, right? Yeah, so he's going to be there, and the Knicks are going to travel up there and play some basketball with him. And like you said, it may be our parents. We may see him sitting on the bench for a Thursday game. Who knows? So that's also a good look. If it's not Thursday, I think we play again Saturday. So if it's not Thursday, I think we play again Saturday. I think he'll be there for the Saturday game at least. Yeah, so that's you know what I mean? That's something to look forward to, you know what I mean? And now with that be soon to happen, hopefully, then the next thing is to figure out what they're going to do with Sims and Huckapurdy. If Sims is not going to get I like Precious coming in to help out at the center position at times, but I would prefer him to stay next to Cat like he played last night as the power forward and Cat being the center. And if we could fill maybe Huckapurdy or Sims in that second unit with Precious, now that we got Shamrock getting ready to come back with Deuce and Payne, then you'll see a more rotating 10-man rotation. Now you'll see Cat's minutes won't be 41 minutes. It'll be 37 minutes, 36 minutes. Now you won't see Mikal Bridges at 42 minutes a game. It'll be more like 38 minutes. You know what I mean? Because the other player on the other side could suck up some of those minutes that he's exuding all this stuff from. And this is when we're going to start seeing the Knicks really get better, because now it's going to start implementing with the defense and the offense. Defense and the offense. And that's when we're going to get better. I can't wait to see. It's starting. It took a little bit of time, but we almost there. 26 games.
Yep, real talk. I just left. Hey, John, thank you for that. I just left it because you were talking about Shaman. Shaman 10 points so far tonight. Looks aggressive and strong shoulder looks good. Little rusty shooting, but on track for the soon return. Thank you, John. Appreciate that, my brother. Real talk. D. Ross was popping. To the D. Ross was good. D. Ross, Johnny Davis, Brian, G Money, and Jay Chosen. I'll throw the link up in a minute. Y'all want to get in here? You're more than welcome. You already know how that go. But yeah. That's good. That's good news, Shot Pod. I think you hit everything the nail on the head with that, man. That knowing that he's coming back and the minutes won't be they can be distributed more equally. I could say give these guys a little more rest because you're bringing in guys who really can do something with the ball. Have done something with the ball since they've been in the league. So that's good. Like that 1, 2, and 3 spot and the 4 spot at least for now. We know that we'll have somebody to breathe them, they expel them. I'm sorry, when they need a timeout, whatever the case, they need to breathe on the bench. And like I said, sometimes you got to play what you got to play and do what you got to do to win games. And I think Tibbs had to do what he had to do to win games. You know what I mean? And so if we had to play these guys a little longer in the course of the season because they had a guy they needed, then he did what he had to do. But right now, I think I'm glad to see these guys getting back. I think Shaman will make a difference on that team. You know what I mean? Because he's that one spot we've been missing. No pun intended to Bacone to the D-Dot, Daddy, but he's not Shaman from an experience standpoint. You know what I mean? And knowing the NBA and know all the nuances of the NBA, Shaman can go on court and say, I played you before. You know what I mean? See, the guys like Hawk and Daddy and them can't do that. They one thing about Shaman and Cameron Payne, they can say whenever I go on the court, don't worry about it. I've been in the league 7 years. I done played you already. I know how your game is. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you got guys who know how the other guy on the opposing team plays because he's been playing in the league that long and knows their tendencies to a guy who haven't played in the league at all. So when they get on the court in front of the dude, he don't even know that the dude like the jazz step. You know what I mean? Or he don't know.
Or the up fake. You know what I mean? He likes the up fake before he goes up. Yeah.
Yeah. Real talk. So that's a good thing to know that. You got guys coming back who understand other players' tendencies because they played them probably a few seasons ago or last year, the year before, blah blah blah, whatever. So it's all good, man. I'm glad. I can't wait till he get back. I'm excited about it, and I do think that he's gonna help us out one way or the other. John off the top has been playing really good ball lately. He might find his way back on the bench. This defense has really improved. I hope so, man. I had some high expectations. Not high, but I want to see him get down in the Knicks uniform.
I did too.
John McDonald, I really did. I was throw that top in. I was interested in me when I know he had been dealing with injuries here and there, and I don't want to get too far to the subject, but I know that. I thought this guy, I seen some things in his game defensively that I thought he could have made a difference with the Knicks. So we'll see how that goes and all that. But I do want to put up one thing, man. And AP, thank you, my brother. Appreciate that. And real talk shop how, but these numbers, this is what I want to put up here. I just want to read it. But I think it's impressive to me because we don't get to see this dude every year until he got here. But ladies and gentlemen, it says Carl Anthony Towns recorded 22 points, 22 rebounds tonight versus Orlando, making the 13th time Shot Powers in his career that he had that. And see, we never know about that because we don't watch him on a regular. Everybody thought this cat wasn't doing that. Like I always should tell the people because Rudy Gobert came over here before Rudy Gobert got there. Cat was throwing up these numbers like 12 and 13 a season. But when Gobert got there, kind of took his rebound away because he started going out to the forward area and stretching. But that's impressive right there. And 13 in his career, first time as a Knicks 20-point rebounders at Towns is now ranked 4th in the NBA among active players, only trailing Andre Drummond 45 and Kevin Love 16 and Jokic 14. So all the centers that played in the NBA in the NBA period, this dude is ranked amongst the 3 best in 2020 games. That's crazy. And you would never think that happened because you never looked at it in that way. Everybody labeled them a certain way, but you got to be strong to rebound, ladies and gentlemen. You just don't get rebound if you're soft. So I just want to put out there because I think that's outstanding. I'm glad to have that young man because he going hard out there, man. I mean, he going hard. He might not be the greatest defender in the world. No, ain't nobody perfect. Like if a basketball player Shot Powers got 10 things that you judge him by, okay, maybe one of them he might got 1/4 that he's not quick off his feet. So he don't block a lot of shots, or he just don't get off his feet when we think he need to. But out of 10 things, there's only 1 or 2 things he do bad, and 8 things he do good. I take him all day, and I think that's just a testament to what he do with a basketball, man. So Carl Anthony Towns just been rebounding the hell out the ball, Shot Powers, rebounding his defense. But like I said, if you get the rebound, I mean the other team don't get the ball. So, he might not have no great one-on-one defense, might not be a shot blocker type of dude, but he grabbing no damn rebound to keep the other team from getting them. And that's one of the major parts of defense to me. Don't let the team get the other ball. So when that damn ball comes off the top of the rim, Carl every time to find a way to get to a shot power. I think that's impressive for a guy like that.
It's real impressive, especially to have him on your team.
Mm-hmm.
It's something major that he did yesterday. You know what I mean? That is mean basketball right there. 22 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
That is mean basketball. You know what I mean? That means you are getting there and you are eliminating second opportunities for the opposing team. I mean, part of your defense. And he will kick the ball out quick too. And I mean, if he see you jetting out there and he got a little open lane and stuff like that, he'll throw that touchdown pass. He'll do that. I seen him do it to Josh Hart and OG Anunoby plenty of times this year. You know what I mean? And usually he'll grab the rebound and he'll pass it out to someone to bring the ball up. Or if he gets if he really wants to, he could bring the ball up himself. His handle was pretty well to get it over the half-point line and implement a pass once you get over the line. So those are big things, man. Those are big things. You know what I mean? This is his first time doing it as a Knick, and he only played 25 games as a Knick. Julius Randle did it one time, and he played 4 years with the Knicks. And I mean, I think he only did it one time in the New York Knicks uniform. He did it 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. He only did it one time, and he played for the Knicks 4 years. You know what I mean? Not saying that Cat is going to get another 20 game, but I think he could get another 20 game. So I think this guy is a very big pickup. You know what I mean? And as the defense gets better, he'll be more. The one thing I noticed this a lot, man. He gets caught up in stepping up to the opposing player coming to the lane, or he hasn't quantified if he can stay in the drop or if he wants to step up, because if you step up, it all depends on who you have back there to protect you from your man that's going to cut. And he gets beat on those plays a couple of times. I see him get beat, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that he'll figure it out. It's all a new system for him as well. Even though he played with Tibbs 25,000 years ago, this ain't the same Tom Thibodeau. You know, it's probably pretty much the same stuff that he's taught. I mean, initiated, but it's a little different. It's a little bit because it's different players that you have to play with. So it's going to come around. And I think once he figures if he's going to commit to the step up and play and double team quicker on the drive, or if he's going to stay in the drop so he can detain the guy from the backdoor cut. So he'll figure it out, man. I think he's been really, really good for this team this year. You know what I mean? And in the notion of being an MVP this year as well.
Yeah, real talk, man. And just to add on to this dynamic dude, ladies and gentlemen, the other part of the big two. 2 years and 26 games. He already got 61 30-point games, tying Walt Clyde Frazier. I mean, this is crazy, bro. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that him and my man got this thing where Jalen Brunson and Cat on any given night can do these crazy. Any given night, these boys can go out there. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2 years and 25 games, and and this Cat already put up. And what's so impressive about this to me, ladies and gentlemen, last night, Jalen Brunson did this against a gaudy defender.
Facts.
He did this against him and that Cat Black. They played good defense. And man, word born, Jalen Brunson like, listen, y'all getting there, but y'all ain't me yet. You know what I mean? And I love what he did last night. His grittiness, his letting y'all mother know, listen, I'm that dude, and this is what it is. You could bang me around all you want to. You could try to do this and do that. I'm still gonna come at you. A lot of dudes don't do that, shot power. Sometimes when a defender puts a certain pot of pressure on you, some guys back off the pressure. I'm going to change my game and start shooting jump shots because they can't get down in the paint or they can't do what they want to do. This Cat did not show any sign of that last night. I don't care how hard they went at Jalen Brunson last night. That Cat said, "Yeah, I'm going to do me. I got to let you cats know who I am." And I was really happy to see that last night. That tells me that he locked in. He was locked in. He wasn't going to let them guys deter him. He wasn't going to let them stop him from getting in the middle. He wasn't going to stop them from getting his shot off where he wanted to. When I seen him shoot that baseline shot over Gartiz, the 7-footer that should win net, I was like, okay, he in his bag tonight. You know what I mean? He's in his bag tonight. He focused. He locked in. Them days off did him some good. So I just want to salute Jalen Brunson, man, because Cat, and Jalen Brunson gonna be that's a good tandem to have. We never had a tandem like this here. You know what I mean? We thought Julius Randle and Brunson was a tandem. Now you got this is a tandem as well. You know what I mean? This cat putting up some crazy numbers. Karl Anthony Towns, you know, get a rebounding number. And like I said, when Mitch get back and Chew's finally coming back, watch the defense rebounding numbers start going up because now you got big bodies back, extra bodies, and things like that. So I'm just impressed with the way Jalen Brunson handles himself as the captain of this team. No matter what noise going on the outside, he just stay locked in and say, you know what, we need to just keep working on our game, get better every day. And that's what captains do. Captains don't let nobody rattle them. They don't get out there and get caught up in all the noise and all the nonsense. They just lock in, tell his team, we need to do this, we need to do that. And I think they responded well last night. And I think he responded well as a captain, man. But that was a good performance from Shot Powers to put up the number he put up last night against a stout defender. I mean, a stout defender too. You know, and that was good to see. So I got to give him flowers.
I mean, what can you say about JB, man? He's been phenomenal for us since we acquired him. And the one big thing that I have to talk about Jalen for this year, the beginning part of this 26 games, the first couple of games you start seeing him play. What's going on? He started playing the hero basketball like he was playing last year, and he was trying to make sure that he got his shot. You know what I mean? And going to the basket and doing the things that he was doing last year. By the 15th, 20th game, he has changed all of that around. He is his assist is going up, his rebounding is going up, and he is making smart decisions. When we need for him to score the basketball, he scores the basketball. When we need for him to facilitate the basketball, he's facilitating the basketball, and he is doing great things. And with low turnovers to assists, you know what I mean. So those are the things that Jalen Brunson. This is why he is the captain, and him making that change for the team is making the team better because he can do that still if we need him, but that's not his game as much as it was like last year.
Yeah, your talk. Before I bring in G Money. Just let me pick up with Shot Powers. I know it was instant Shot Powers, and even in the past year, I can understand why he had to do what he had to do because it was a contract year. So you got to kind of put up some gaudy numbers to make sure you get worthy of the numbers the money you want to get off the table. So Jalen Brunson, like I got to go out here, and at the same time, you know what? I look at the team that he had. I think it was him, DiVincenzo at the later on in the year. Who was Josh Hart, Randall? Well, Randall was he got hurt, so what happened to him? So, and I think it's also he trusts who we got around him. See, like he know Hart, he know how Mikal get down, he know how Josh Hart get down. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I love to see when they doing all these cuts and this thing. This offense literally playing like the 1970 Knicks. I heard somebody on the broadcast like I think I heard one of the broadcasters say like these guys play like the 70 Knicks. A lot of ball movement, unselfishness. I mean, I seen one play last night where they moved that ball around 3 or 4 times. Then Mikal was in the corner. Then somebody hit him with a three. So just to piggyback off of Shot Powers, I think Shot Powers, I agree with you 100%. He trusting his teammates more this year. And I think he got better players around him that he know he feel me with. And like I said, it's a difference than Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson than Big Cat. I mean, it's like so. That's why. Yeah, that's why I said, man, I think when this team get healthy, G Money, when they start getting these beat princes back, you're going to see the best of the Knicks because I think that starting five is just good. I think they good, and I think me and Shot Power were talking about it earlier. Though Anunoby had a good start of November, he was racking it up in November. Now he tapered off, but now Mikal is racking it up in December, and the two big dudes still doing what they do. So you always got 3 guys on that court on any given night going to give you 20 points, damn near. You know, and I think it's good to see up here. Yeah, go ahead, my man. But salute to G Money.
So what's shaking and baking, cool cats? Please smash and crush your likes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute, Divine. Please, what's going on? Please smash, crush, and bang in those likes, though. It was amazing. Salute, D-Ross. Salute, everyone. I called the Knicks starting 5 the Fantastic 5 because their starting 5 plays with a lot of grit, though. Man, Big Cat was a lion last night. 22 points, 22 balls, was banging the blocks. He wasn't shooting stupid threes. He was using his size. That's what I'm talking about, Big Cat. Oh, Bridges, man, the Manhattan Bridge was falling down on the Magic last night. His three ball was nice. His defense on ball, stupendous. His movement off the ball. When people were pressing the panic button on Bridges, I said, let's chillax a little bit. Let's see more games. And, man, Bridges has been stupendous. OG, even though the stats were not short, I thought OG's impact was when we used the eye test. His on-ball defense. Man, he put Jalen Suggs on handcuffs last night. 4 of 19 put Suggs in handcuffs last night. He put KCP in handcuffs. I love what OG did. And JB, the Brunson Bulldog, that's why I call him, though. Man, the Brunson blender was on. His mid-range was sweet. His three ball was nice. He set the tone early. And JB knows also when to get his teammates involved. Because in years past, he was looking to score and not get his teammates involved. Now he's starting to get his teammates more involved. And Josh Hart, he's had a heart of steel this year. His three ball's been wet. His on-ball defense has been nice. He did a great job on KCP. And this Knicks team's starting to round the form a little bit, though. I thought Deuce and Precious were solid. Campaign were okay last night. And I like it. The defense was locked in. Yes, the Magic missed a lot of open threes. They break a lot of open threes. Man, they built a brick house for the needy yesterday. And then, hey, our defense on ball was great inside. We did a good job clogging the paint, and New York got a much-needed win. So, and now we're tied for that third seed. And, hey, we're playing Milwaukee. I'll be honest with you, man. I'd rather play the Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. I'd rather go against the Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. So, hey, good win for New York. Good win for the Knickerbockers.
Yeah, real talk. And I think Anunoby defense on Wendell Carter was special last night. I mean, he
Wendell Carter can do anything.
Yeah, right. He could do anything, man. So overall, that's the Knicks team that we want to that we're accustomed to seeing. And like I said, you took care of business because the team they're missing their best star players, so you're supposed to do that. Like the Knicks supposed to beat these guys last night. I don't care if they was undefeated at home or not. Our talent is better than theirs on that night. You know what I mean? On that particular night,
we have more talent, yeah.
Yeah, we supposed to beat the guy without a Wagner, without a Boncaro. You know what I mean? And even when Boncaro and Wagner was there, I don't know which way the game. They could have beat the Knicks, or they still could have beat them. But I know last night
we would never get to know what is. We would never get to know.
Right. We know their chance would have been much higher against the Knicks last night if they had their guys there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
higher chance, yeah.
Much higher chance of winning that game and everything. But them dudes is gonna be a tough out in the first round. Nobody gonna want to play the Magic when they're healthy in the first round. Nobody going to play them dudes, man. Because I play Jamal Mosley, got them dudes playing hard out there. And I love when guys go hard. I mean, that's what we fight for. That's why us Knicks fans, we talk about lunch pail, Tim boots, hard hats, gritty, subway riding, taxi cab driving, all that shit. That's what New York do. It's gritty. And they showed me, the New York Knicks showed me New York City basketball last night. That's what they did. They showed me that grittiness last night. When them cats tried to punch, they punched back. When they want to throw elbows, we throw them back. And like I said, man, until the refs start giving us respect, shot powers, and all that, we'll take it the way we can get it. But I'm going to tell you something. I was glad to see the Knicks get to the free throw 30 times last night and knock down 24 of them. That told me they was aggressive, going hard, going solid, going hard at the rim. They wasn't playing around. They would, and like every time, like Cat put the ball on the floor, it's amazing the head fake this big motherfucker. I didn't know he got a head fake like that. Cat to put the ball on the floor like a point guard, and next thing I know, he take two big steps like Shot Power with them side 24 feet. Shot Power be saying he got, and next thing you know, he had the rim and he's laying it up. But I still think they're not giving him the calls he should be getting either. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Let me bring another panel member, the only one, JC, Jay Chosen, the one. He in the building with us, man. Jay Chosen, what's popping, my brother?
What's popping? What's popping? Salute. How we doing? Peace and love.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love. God bless. What's going on?
Yeah, blessings. Yo, my man Divide, you forgot the Carhartt suits. You forgot the steel tip toes, the Coliseum on Jamaica Avenue. Yo, we played incredible last night. What I really loved was the way Bridges locked him down like put him in the Bing. He wasn't just he wasn't just in jail. He was in solitary confinement. You understand?
Handcuffs, yeah.
All right. People could escape some handcuffs. I've seen a couple in my lifetime. This man had the chains wrapped around him with chains down to the feet. And you know what my favorite part was? And look, You beat a team that don't have their best. You're a team that is supposed to win, even with their best players. Because listen, the Magic got a great team. You went and saw just how good their bench is last night. Last night was a display about their bench. So we beat them with Franz already, right? So now my thing is, we're supposed to beat them. But what I really, remember, we are playing for the most part against good teams and referees. That's who we're playing against. I don't want to complain about it. You should never complain about it. You got to play ball. You got to go out there and play the way you play and step on their necks. But we never get the calls. We never get the respect. But it was, to me, I was looking for two things. Because I'm going to tell you something. I've never seen a longer finger roll than Cat has. When I thought he was going to yam it, he just... right, and
he was on the George Gervin stuff last night.
Right, yeah, right. I'm about to say he had some Iceman in him, right? That's funny you said that. He said Iceman in him. So what I was looking for is Bridges. I think Bridges, and I know people might, they have their own games. Last night was Bridges' best game. To me, last night was Bridges' best game.
Agreed.
He was chasing him down like he just stole his watch. The other man stole. He was like, "Yo, you better get back here. You better get back. You're not going nowhere. You're not leaving." That type of aggressive, like you might have hit my sister a second ago, and you're not leaving from where you are. You know what I'm saying? So and Cat, when Cat went in the middle, and he should have got that call, and he turned around and he roared like a lion. Brunson, pardon me. Brunson roared. Remember that face he made? He was like, "Rah!" When he did that, I said, "That's the Jalen, the captain that we've been wanting to watch on a daily basis." I'm telling you right now, man, we're solidifying. Things are on the move. You already saw Schroeder trade. You already saw some things. Be very mindful of what's going to happen soon, but the starting five and Payne and Deuce and Precious, I really believe they're not going nowhere. But I do think that very soon there's going to be something in the mix for a big man. But I do like what they have going on.
Yeah. Real quick, one quick note. I think John McDonald put up there early. Shamit had 10 points in the Westchester game tonight. At the time, 10 points. John McDonald said that he shoulder looked fine, just a little rusty. But Shamit played in the game tonight. He had 10 points at the time when Mr. Tito's put it up there. So appreciate you, John. This is nothing about basketball. It's about basketball. It's not about basketball. But ladies and gentlemen, tell me this picture don't go hard. This is a hard picture right here, ladies and gentlemen. This shit right here go hard. Look at that picture. That shit hard. That's hard.
Oh my God.
That's hard, bro.
Woo!
I was like,
I love Josh Hart, man.
I
love Josh. He's a cute cat.
And look at these
like
cats. That's hard. Hard right there.
I haven't seen a picture like that. Maybe since the Ewan era. It's like I haven't seen a picture where I was so excited to see 5 people like that.
Hard right there, bro. And Josh Harshart and Jalen Brother got the same, like the little, I'm gonna call them the roommate sneakers. They won't
tell me
like,
but and the leggings and the leg joints.
That shit is hard right there. So you can imagine that was Mikal Bridges there. Look at Deuce though. That's a hard picture, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to put it out there. I love watching that picture. When I see that on Twitter, I was like, yo, I gotta look. That's hard right there. But
I want that on my wall.
That's hard.
You gotta have heart. You gotta have nuts on the court. Yeah.
Yep. You know what's interesting though? I heard real quick, just to change the topic a little bit. There's a few teams out there interested in Jericho Sims. I heard that today. That some teams out there interested in him. because it's really going to be interesting. Like I said, this $2 million could come to my head. You know what's crazy? Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana Pacers got what's his name?
Thomas Bryant.
2031 second round pick swap with the Miami Heat. 2031 Thomas
31.
Bryant.
Yep.
Go good pick for the Pacers. I like that thing.
Yeah. Especially when they done lost Isaiah Jackson and
James Wiseman.
Yeah, for the whole season. That was a good pick.
The whole season.
Yeah,
yep.
But be able to pick up Thomas Bryant for 2000. But I guess what I'm getting to is that, can you imagine that was the Knicks trading him for Jericho Simmons, somebody hypothetically? I'm just saying. So I
know what you mean. I would have loved Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of Jay Chosen, I do think the Knicks going to have a chance to do something like that. I mean,
that's what I mean too. I don't think people are leaving.
Right. And I think with my man coming back, I think he'll be back on, at least he'll be back on the bench, I think, Thursday. If he played in the G League today, then he get to play a couple more games. I'm gonna get a couple more G League. By the time we play Minnesota Thursday or Pelicans, the game after that, I think you'll see Shamet on the court. I really believe that. So
I think we might need Shamet for that Pelican game because they're starting to get healthy.
I did hear they are willing. I don't know how the guy is. They said the Pelicans willing to move everybody except for Murphy, Herb Jones. It was another person that they won't move them three.
Messi, UV Messi.
That's what the third one was. Yeah, they moved them. Them three guys stay.
That's crazy because the only one I want on that team is Jones and Murphy. that's the team out.
Me too.
Yeah, they ain't gonna trade them. That's their young core there. You know what I mean? I understand. I would do the same thing. Zion can go, Brandon Ingram can go, all of them do. It takes young guys and build talent. Yeah.
I just passed a buffet. I saw Zion. He was at the buffet.
Okay, I got you.
What was he munching at?
Everything. Everything.
Hold on.
Thank you, Zion.
Hold on, we scrambling. Hold on, we scrambling a little bit. We let's kind of keep it play.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
We ain't gonna stay too long because we got a lot of big heavy night and Nick talk tonight, man. I know Ron and beyond, he should be popping off in a few minutes and everything like that. So but overall, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about what we did last night, man. I like the way we played. We handled our business the way we handled our business. We did what we were supposed to do. Went out there and we crossed T's, dot I's. Played for 48 minutes too, ladies and gentlemen. Played aggressive basketball, and I just that we just got to see more of that. And and then as we continue to get healthy, we continue building on this thing, man. I'm excited about 2025, bro. I really am. I think I think Shaman coming back gonna be huge for us. Now that you got him and my man Pressure Chua back. Now watch, like Shaw Powell, that we always say, watch the minutes start going down. Now they gonna have to play all these minutes now. Now you got who don't have to play all the minutes because we got Pressure Chua. Josh Hart don't. McHale don't have to play all the minutes because now you got Shaman to relieve him. Hey, Jay.
Yeah. You gotta mute yourself.
Yeah, mute yourself for a minute because it's real loud. But I guess I'll say all that to say is that every position now can get somebody to relieve them, to keep them from burning guys out, shot powers. So overall, it just was I'm glad to see you guys getting healthy. I really am, man. And like I said, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And a lot of teams up there, they're healthy, they're doing good, but now we starting to get healthy. We starting to get bodies. And that's all we really needed. Was bodies, you know what I mean? Our defense is picking up their performance shot powers, and everybody's just starting to kind of get into their rhythm. But I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. I hope we keep going forward. We can just keep getting better and better for sure.
And over in time, and that's exactly what we need, a little bit of time. And one of the better things is now that we have a couple more days off to get more prepared. Is glad that Shaman played tonight. I'm not sure what the Westchester schedule is, but hopefully they play today. Maybe they'll play another game before Thursday, and he could get another run in from there. I know they have some stipulations that they're going to have to work out with the Matt Ryan deal and all that other stuff. So, cut him and send him back to the G League to bring him back up there and all that stuff. Hopefully all this stuff can happen, hopefully by Thursday, but no later than Saturday's game. the more bodies we get back and decide on now, I can stop talking about the small forward position and be more focused on the second unit and who's going to be the center in that unit. But that won't be until the end of this year. I mean, to the end of this year, you might as well say, because I'm rocking out with that small forward position until it happens or until the new year gets here.
Hey, John, I'm glad to see that, man. On Westchester, now you dead right to see Top and Thor 28 in the G League. See, I got excited about that when Deuce and Broward throwing the numbers up down there. I hope this guy find a way to get healthy and keep working on his game, because I thought his defense, the way he played basketball, he's like a skinny Precious Achiuwa to me. That's exactly what he's like, a more frail Precious Achiuwa. So hopefully, Topic will find a way to stay on this roster, man, and have an impact with the young guys going in the next year. Because you got to remember, we're gonna need guys like him, because with the way we had that second apron, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be bringing in guys making $2 million or $1 million or $500,000 just due to the fact of the talent and amount of money we got loaded into our starter five. We're going to depend on guys like him and Daddy Adam to keep getting better and better and better, working on their game, because we're going to need them going into next year and the year after that. So let's see how it goes. But I do believe, G Money, that I got a feeling Shaman will be at least on the bench Thursday. Would he play or not? That's a story. I got a feeling he's going to travel with the team, though. Travel with the team. I'm not like what Shaw Powell said. I think before Wednesday, Shaw Powell, I think you probably see that deal you talk about happen with he get. Yeah. I think you're going to see that happen sooner than later. Like I was telling them a few minutes ago, Shaw, you probably heard in the background, but
yeah.
Some guys out there, some teams out there interested in Jericho Sims.
Yeah.
So you're going to see some things pop off sooner or later, and rightfully so. And we got to keep it going. But I'm excited, man. Let's get this thing popping. Let's go out here and we won't see y'all Thursday pregame, but let's hope the Knicks, right now, they probably chill today, then get at it tomorrow, get at it Wednesday, then get on a plane and fly to Minnesota to play Julius Randle and them. That's gonna be. I'm quite sure we have a great pregame show. That's gonna be a lit game, a road game. And like I said, right now, we 8-6 away from home. I'd love to go out to Minnesota and win that game. You know what I mean? So I know we're gonna talk about it on the pre. But that's going to be a big game. And then, like Jay Choder said, the New Orleans Pelicans are getting healthy. They're going to be looking to go out there after we gave them a 40-point beat down at the Garden or something like that. So they're going to come in looking ready, want to do some damn things. So I'm glad our team had this week off, this one game, and this one game in like almost 7 days or 6 days to really lock in and all that stuff, man. For they can get ready to go out here and get this thing popping. And so I'm really excited about it. G Money, man, what are you looking for, or what did you like, not only from the game we had last night, but what made you feel good looking at the Knicks in the foreseeable future, whether it be the way they play or who coming back or whatever? Well, give me your thoughts on that right quick.
My thoughts on it, I just like it though. I love the defense. The last few games has been stellar. Look at this, Divine. The first 18 games, the Knickerbockers hold opponents under 104 times. The last 8 games, New York has hold opponents under the century mark 3 times. So the defense is starting to run in the form a little bit. Though. And what I love is that the rotation is better. They're fighting through screens better. They're playing without fouling. And what I love is that they're diving for loose balls. Early in the season, when New York was kind of up and down, the defense came and go, and it wasn't communicating. Now you see the communication, fighting through screens, getting deflections and loose balls, and they're swinging that ball. And the offense, even though the offense has been super duper, it's been good enough. And the offense is coming alive at the right time. Cat is using his size. JB finally understands he has teammates, and he's not playing the herky-jerky iso ball. He's starting to realize he has teammates. Josh Sharp, when he's taking that 3 ball, it's been swish. He's shooting that ball with confidence, not even touching rim. And Bridges has been steady. And that's what I like the last few games, though. And against teams like Minnesota, if you want to beat the T-Wolves, keep Rudy off the glass. Keep Gobert off the glass. And also, this may sound crazy. Not really. Get the ball out of Ant-Man's hands. Don't let Ant go nuts that game. Get out of his hands. Because when Ant is hot, he can really light the fuse on fire. Don't let Ant-Man go crazy. You got to dare Nas Reed to beat you. Dare Alexander Walker to beat you. Don't let Ant go crazy. So that's the thing right there. So far, I like the way we're playing, and I hope this train keeps going on the right track, man. Salute,
old head. O'Hare, what's good, my brother? Salute. Benji, what's good, my man? Benji said Shamit on the come up. He can be yeah, absolutely. Benji, you're not lying, my man. I can't wait till we get back, my man.
Salute, Benji.
Yeah, you know, Ben. Yeah, y'all be seeing Ben at the game. Ben be walking the block, giving you the breakdown of the thing. Benji, I see you, my brother, for real. You know, I don't be on Twitter a lot, but I see you, Benji. Keep doing your thing, my man. Appreciate you coming in too. Y'all can see Benji on X. Benji be out there giving you the breakdown of the post game. Walking the block, doing what he do, man. Salute to my man Benji. Real talk. Thank you for coming in, Benj. Peace to the guard. A lot wide. That's good, my brother. Peace. Yeah, it's just overall right now, good game overall. They win and handle their business. Cross the T's, dot I's, played a rugged team, did what they're supposed to do, minus they two talented players they have there. But I think it was interesting. We played them pretty soon and not too long. I think Bob Carroll might be back.
Yeah, December 27th after Christmas, yeah.
After Christmas, he'd be back by then. So I think you know that's good for them because like I said, that team gonna be a pretty tough team to play in the playoffs, man. They're gonna be a hard out for anybody. Especially they getting their offense players back on, their two best offense players, that's the case. But I say all this to say, man, hey, we 16-10, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we right there third in the Eastern Conference. We just got to keep building on this thing. Just keep building, man. I know we had a peaks and valleys that was going to be like that, but I think we're about to hit a peak right now, though. I really believe you're going to get. I think you're going to see the Knicks go out there hard against these dudes. And what I like about our chances, real quick, about the next game is that we can shoot the three ball. No, we don't have to rely on it. We're going to need to be on point with the three ball just because of Rudy Gobert in the middle. I got you, Jay. Real talk, my man. Appreciate you coming in, my brother. Real talk. We pregame the next couple of days. Coming in, Jay. We appreciate you, bro. Real talk. But yeah, Shot Powers. Give me your final thoughts on that game, man, and what did you like about that game, and we get ready to move on to the next.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Mikal Bridges. That's the bottom line for me. Mikal Bridges. I'm running him the whole month, and Mikal Bridges is starting to come around. He's starting to go hard over those screens. He's starting to split the screen quicker. He's not going under the screen, not giving himself enough time to get back to the defense. To defend. He is starting to hit his mid-range shot. The corner shots is water. Mm-hmm. Like I said, and plus minus in the month of December, he is number 1 in the league, and that's under Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Joker. And Cat is number 4. So I'm happy with what he's doing and putting the ball in the basket. I hope he continues to do it. And so he can stop getting all of this negativity across the board. We didn't get him for him to be RJ Barrett scoring 25 points a night and 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And I mean, we got him to be over here to play defense and to score about 17 to 21 points a night. 3 to 5 rebounds a night, 2 to 4 steals a night, 1 to 2 blocks a night, 3 or 4 assists a night. That's with minimal turnovers. That's what we got him over here for. He is, if you look at it hypothetically, he is the 4th option on the team right now. But he is a big percentage of what we do this year because he's getting major minutes for it, and it shows. And his plus minus in December, it shows that he is. Again, he's starting to round himself out, so I'm happy to see that, and I can't wait to Thursday night's game.
Yeah, me too. Hey, O'Hare, hold that thought for Thursday, O'Hare, because it's gonna be some interesting things right there. I like that.
It's gonna be a movie.
You talk about Anunoby against Randall, Mikal against Ant-Man, or Josh Hart, whoever. This shit gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be, and I think the Knicks will go out there and play hard. I think it's going to be one of them games. That might be game of the week right there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you talking about a lot of feelings and emotions in that game.
You didn't even say the biggest one, Devon.
I wish we were playing
Cat against Gobert.
Right. That's what I mean. Oh, and that's what I like about that game. Because if Cat can put Rudy ass out there on the 3-point line, make it get away from that basket, it's downhill.
I wish we were playing on Christmas.
Huh?
Facts. I wish we were playing Minnesota on Christmas. I wish we were playing them on Christmas in Minnesota. I think would have been fire. Have we played them on Christmas in Minnesota? Oh boy,
that would have been lit. Yeah, man. Because we're gonna get way beyond them, but that's gonna be a good game. So I know we're gonna lock in Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a fun game, man. And O'Hare said Dante and Tibbs.
Dante juicy. And the TNT too.
Yo, that's O'Hare facts.
Facts, hey, real talk, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Hey.
Debo versus Tibbs.
Yeah, Debo versus Tibbs and Dante versus Rick Brunson. That's gonna be It's gonna be fun. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to all of it, man. It's gonna be fun, man. We just gotta go out there and play hard. So we don't really get into it on Thursday. It should be lit, man. And I'm really excited about this game because I think the Knicks really set the tone for themselves, playing better the way they played last night on the defense side of the ball. And to me, that game against Orlando prepared them for the game they about to come up and play next because of the physicality.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Bully Ball, Randall, Ant go hard. Daniels can go hard. I mean, they got guys down there who go hard. They 14-11. You know, we sitting there at 16-10. So it looks like the trade worked for both teams so far. It's been okay. It's been okay, yeah. Okay, I mean, it definitely worked for us. The Cat putting up some gaudy numbers. You know what I mean? And for us, and we talk about with Cat, it worked for us because we got to remember we had just finally getting guys back. So you haven't really seen the best Knick team yet with Cat here. Because now I noticed since Achua has been here, now they put Achua at the 4 and keeping him at the 5. Now you got now Knicks throw out a bigger lineup now. You know, so I love that because I think Gerald Simmons is okay, but he's not Achua with the lateral, the way he play on the defense, offense side of the ball. And so I'm really liking that, man. So like I said, depending on what they do, G Money and Shot Powers with trade or whatever the case may be, they still got to and have Shaman come back. The team gets a little bit more deeper. Now we won't have no excuses after maybe next couple of games. When every Knicks get fully healthy, then they're not gonna have no excuses to come out there and lay down eggs against certain teams. You know what I mean? Because now they fully loaded. Yeah, because now they got the bodies in here now to say, okay, we can't say that because my man played this amount of minutes. You got somebody to throw in there now. So I'm really looking forward to this team going into late December, January, coming into the trading deadline. I think the Knicks. I think if they offense can just maintain, obviously they took a step back a little bit because you're not going to be that hot every game. But at least they let you know. They let you know what they can do when they on. You know what I mean? And against a team like Orlando, I still think. And here's another thing that was interesting about that game. Where I think I also want to put this out there, ladies and gentlemen, we had 17 turnovers. We still scored 100 against that team with 17 turnovers. And normally we stay around the 11, 12. This year around 11, 12. Yeah, but we had.
We're throwing the ball where it was 99 in the first score. We're throwing the ball where it was crazy, and then
yeah, right. And so that you can only imagine. Little was good. Latoria, LB, that Oreo, right? But yeah, man, salute to the sister for coming in. Real talk. Nick Yak was good, my man. Appreciate you coming in, everybody, man. Old head, Doug, fresh, old chat. Make sure y'all do that thing for us, man. Real talk, man. Y'all already know what.
Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Nick's Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Nick's Real Talk.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, y'all make sure you hit the like button for your brothers. Don't front, don't caution nothing. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about what's going on. We treaded water like me and Shot Power said. Just tread water until we get healthy. That's all we needed to do. We treaded water and stayed over 500. That's we know what type of team that we have. With all the injuries that we sustained, we was able to tread water, Shot Powers. We stayed over 500. We didn't go under 500. And we treaded water. Now we 6 game over and we getting healthy. That's what I really like about what's going on right now. You like your mic, Brody.
Muted.
That's the bottom line. That's to stay healthy and make it through these tougher times when we dealing with these peaks and valleys. And now that Shamif is looking like he's on his way back, now we're gonna have a stronger 9-man rotation. And let's see if Tom Thibodeau by next year figures out. And another thing about the Mitchell Robinson thing, Shams had put something out that Mitchell Robinson won't be back to the end of January, sometime in February. But the Knicks and Tom Thibodeau said they never said nothing like that.
Facts.
And I mean, they never. We didn't say that. We didn't say nothing about that. I don't know where he got that information from. So, not saying that is, hoopla, for a word that I can think off the top of my head. I don't know if that's the right word for what I'm trying to say. But let's just say that, what he said is not 100% true. And it's
not wrong neither.
Right. And see what Tom Thibodeau, if it's more right about what Tom Thibodeau said than what Sham said. But either way, it doesn't really make much of a difference. When we get him back, we will get him back. What I want to see is who they're going to fill into that position until he comes back. Because if they're going to run that 10-man rotation with Precious in the lineup, you have to run Precious with a center aside from Cat. But that's what he's been doing. He's been doing that. The last couple of games, if you haven't noticed, the second unit has been Deuce McBride, Cameron Payne, Mikal Bridges, Precious Achua, and Cat. That's been the second unit. You know what I mean? So now that we got Shamit back, that means that Mikal gets a little bit of a break, and now we got to figure out how to get Cat a break with either Jericho Sims or with Huckle Purdy.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Nick 100. Hey, Nick 100. I'm telling you, I think that's the reason why they put Daddy down there, Nick 100. I think they want that man to get rhythm. I mean, to keep him. They don't want to sit him on a bench and up with us when he's not playing. I think that Bacone Daddy, to me, will pay dividends with the Knicks one way or other when we get towards the playoffs. Because by then, Sharp Powers, he done got some rhythm, some burn. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I can see him being like Deuce McBride was. Kept going down to the G League, kept getting some rhythm, getting your game together. And he's a Tom Thibodeau type of player. Hey, salute to Walt Perry and them guys. Some young men out here. And I think Bacone Daddy will be in the Knicks rotation next year. I think he got that type of package. I liked that man the day I see him in Summer League. I was like, that young man, I like the way he moved.
Good ball.
Yeah, I like the way he moved. I liked his game. He didn't have to shoot the ball well because remember, he got drafted by the Knicks, went to Summer League, went back overseas. I guess it was in Europe where he was at. And now he get to get some rhythm on an NBA type of level playing, even though it's a G League, but it's NBA style basketball because they run the same system in the G League and they run up here with Tom Thibodeau. So I just say all to say that I think he's going to pay dividend for the Knicks one way or the other. And I'm happy with these guys. You know, these rookies learning the way they learn it. You know, you got to pay your dues, Shop How. You know how we old school dudes. You got to pay your dues. You just don't get thrown into the fire unless you creme de la creme, just that dude. You know what I mean? And I think guys, Daddy
it takes
them,
time to adjust.
it does. They got to pay their dues. But best believe me, Daddy will be here for a minute. I hope the Knicks don't trade him because I like the way he played. I think he's good. I think
he's definitely going to be here. Huckle Purdy is definitely going to be here. Next year, Sims' contract is up. They're probably going to move on from Mitchell Robinson if they keep him this year in the offseason. They'll probably, if he gets moved, if they're relying on him to come back this year, he'll get moved in the offseason. So Huckle Purdy gets some burn. Shamir is not on the extended contract next year. He's going to be on a 1-year deal, and Pattier will be at the exact same amount of money and 1 year older. So I think he'll have a position on the unit too. And also Cameron Payne. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Cameron Payne. So far he's been playing very well with the New York Knicks, but I'm not sure if he's going to come back to the Knicks this year. He has a 1-year contract, and that's a perfect opportunity for Tyler Kolek to get that position too. So everybody that's talking about the guys not getting enough burn and not doing all this stuff and all that stuff, they will get burned, but it might not be much this year. Next year, when all these availabilities, this is one of the greatest things. If you don't pay attention to how the Knicks did this year, the last couple of years we trade off our trade picks, we'll move the trade picks, we wouldn't do nothing with the trade picks. But this year, we had 3 picks and we ended up with 4 players, and all those 4 players going to pay off for us next year.
Yeah, real talk. I think they would. A Nickel Hunter, I think they will keep Payne. I think Payne come back on another deal next year. This is a proven year for him for the Knicks.
Campaign's been signed.
Campaign.
He's been signed. I'm campaigning for campaign right now. Yeah,
real talk. But overall, man, you know, it's just good that, you know, the way the front office built this thing, man. They got some good young players down there. But like I said, it's all about, you know, you got to wait your turn. You know what I mean? Unless you just that good and you get thrown into the thrust because you was highly recommended coming out of college or wherever you come from, Europe or whatever. But I like the way they bring these guys along. The same thing happening because it's not about going down to the G League. Because it's not like we bringing players up from the G League to the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. So you can't compare the Knicks player that we sending down to the G League compared to the player that's in the G League. Because these guys are already on the main roster. They just going down to get some repetition. You know what I mean? Yeah. They just get reps. So because believe me, if Knicks thought them guys were G League players, they would have signed them to G League deals. They didn't sign Bacone to a G League deal. They thought he was better than that. You know what I mean? They didn't sign him to it. So that's why they didn't sign Kolek to a G League deal, because they thought Kolek was better than that. Yeah. They just go down there to get some burn. So when it's like just in case of injury occur, we got some guys who got some rhythm. And like one of our guys go down, these guys got some rhythm to their game already, and I believe it will help the Knicks. That's why I tell you to say, next man up, always be ready. You never know when your number's called. So now that we getting fully healthy, I just think it's good. I think it's good, man. So just keep doing what they're doing down there, and I think we'll be okay. We're gonna get out in a few minutes, man, because we got things to do in the morning. Everybody got to get on the grind and make get it popping. But overall, it was a great game last night. G Money, I like the way they played. They played gritty. They played hard. And I think they really showed me the New York grit, which we knew they had in them. I mean, these ain't no softball play. They'll never get it twisted. Tom Thibodeau don't.
The toughest man.
Yeah, he don't bring soft plays on this roster. Like I said, they might not be looking like them cats that look at it that knock you out in the alley and nothing like that. But them cats got a lot of heart. Josh Hart got heart. Brunson got heart. These cats, Anunoby got heart. I said Anunoby go up against some standing bust Joel Embiid down, and a couple of dudes get in their face. You know what I mean? These ain't no soft. Yeah. I seen Cat tussle with Joel Embiid wrestle to the floor. These guys might not have that facial feature that man, I'm great, but they go hard though. They got it in here where they hard. They hard in their hearts. They hard in the heart, and Josh Hart is hard in his heart, ladies and gentlemen. And Anunoby hard in his heart, Brunson hard in his heart. So I'm glad to see that, man. This team's gonna be special when they get healthy. I look forward to it. G Money, give me your last word, and then I go to Shop House, and then we get up out of here for the night.
Right. One, thank you for inviting me, Divine Shy. Thank you for inviting me. Hope you guys enjoying your nights. Also, it was a great. Also, please smash your crush your likes from my man Divine. Subscribe to Knicks Real Talk. He always brings the meat and potatoes and the salad for every Knicks story and every NBA story too. He's amazing. Also, this Knicks team just starting to run in the form a little bit though. The defense has been dynamite the last 8 games. Dynamite. Mm-hmm. Hopefully keep this up. The game against the Magic was a defensive masterclass last night, which I love though. Hopefully we continue this formula up into the Twin Cities and beyond though. And if this Knicks team just gets healthy with Midge, maybe add another reinforcement a little bit, and it stays healthy, this team is going to be a tough out. New York is tough as nails, man, and they're gonna be a very tough out for the rest of the NBA. And please, everyone, enjoy your night and stay safe, everyone.
Hey, G Money, real quick, hit the chat, hit me and Shop House up with that 100 points that you talked about early in the show about how many points they give up in the first so many games, going under 100 points.
Okay.
Oh, that's we had 4 games of 100 points, and then the last 6 games we had three, right? Isn't that
what I was saying is that in the first 18 games, New York hold teams right. The first 18, New York under 100 points 4 times. The last 8, New York has hold 4 times. The last 8 games, the Knicks have hold teams under the century mark 3 times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's telling you that their defense is rounding into shape, and I'm glad, appreciate that, you guys, because I think that's important because this team is always going to be a defense-minded team. They just had to wait till they gel to get the continuity together. And like I said, if any indication the way Mikal Bridges played defense last night with Anunoby, motherfuckers better watch out. I'm telling you. So, and now you got Shavit coming back, who's a pounder. He can get in your face. So I like it all. I like it all. But thanks for that, G Money. How's your brother? Shout out.
Yeah, we talked enough about that game. It's over. It's in the books. On to the next. We'll be on Thursday. Check us out. It's going to be a late game. So I think we're going to be on 7:45, Divine. I think it's 9 o'clock game, right?
45.
9 o'clock.
It's a 9:30 game.
9:30. All right. So we'll be on around 7:30 or whatever it is. You watch it. Look out for the thumbnail. Knicks Real Talk. Thank you, G Money, for being on here. Divine, salute to you as always. Salute to the family in the chat for coming in and representing with us tonight. And let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah. So everybody in the chat, man. G Money, Shop Power, Jay Chose in the chat. Everybody, man. Let's just hope these guys keep getting better and keep building on this thing. Like I said, we 16-10, third. Even with all the peaks and valleys, ladies and gentlemen, we still third in the Eastern Conference. We still haven't really hit our stride yet. We started to hit it. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, we went through this thing. We didn't go under 500. Even though we weren't playing our best basketball at times in spurts. We played a lot of good basketball. We played some not good basketball sometimes. Yeah. But to be able to be 16-10 and be 8-6 on the road And you know, and still what we are. And we yeah, we pretty good, man. So I'm excited about it. Big game, like you said, APAP. We gonna get in here Thursday, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the notification like Shy Power said, look for the thumbnail. And I hope y'all have a great couple of days until then. Y'all be safe out there wherever you at, man. Doing your thing, man. Jay Chosen, thank you for coming in, my brother. Salute. Real talk, Jay. Thank you for coming in, man. Jay Chosen out there in the streets doing what he do on his grind. But until then, everybody, I enjoy it, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. And before y'all go do it one more time, hit that for your boys, man.
Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Nick's Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Nick's Real Talk.
Yes, indeed. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We out, man. Divine Shot Powers, G Money, Jay Chosen. Appreciate y'all, man. We love it, everybody. And all of you guys, thank y'all for the birthday shout out yesterday. It means a lot. It's in my heart. Thank all you guys, man. Real talk, man. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Nick's Real Talk and we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars we see y'all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The cat lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes, the Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. This ain't Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on the game preview. It's Nick's Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Nick shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Nick's Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Nick shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride.